Destiny 2 launches next month, so I figured why not do a review on one of my most favorite and most played games of all time. So to be honest with you, when Destiny 1 first launched, I did not play the beta. I did play the game day one on my PS4, and boy did I hate it. I was on the hate bandwagon until the Taken King released, and now that I have almost 700 hours into the game, a lot of experience with raiding, PvP and everything, why not do a full review of the game? I'm going to try my hardest not to sugarcoat this game because I know it definitely has its flaws and they're very obvious. For starters, the story in this game is a joke. There is no story in the base game. The Traveler, what is the Traveler? Who is this stranger? It's a mess. It's an absolute mess. I understand why it's a mess. There was a lot of problems in the development of the game. Either way though, that's no excuse. The story in this game was a mess until the DLCs launched. I'm not gonna bullshit you. I'm just gonna straight up say that it's very unacceptable that you have to buy these DLCs to get an actual good and exciting and kind of engaging story like the Taken King and Rise of Iron. You kill the Taken King and you become an Iron Lord. That's really cool. The base game had nothing cool like that. But I am reviewing the game in its entirety, so that does include all the DLCs. So essentially, I am reviewing Destiny the Collection. So now that my most harsh portion of the video for Destiny is out of the way, let's talk about the gameplay of Destiny. Starting with the gunplay itself, the gunplay is some of the most satisfying I have ever experienced. The super abilities in this game are really good. The grenade and melee abilities are unique with each class. Really fun to do, really fun to play with. The exotics in the game are really cool. Some of them are kind of boring, like the Monte Carlo, but you got things like the Touch of Malice that make up for it. I know I'm not going to be the first one to say, but Crucible right now in Destiny, which is the PvP, it's dying. It's so bad. I can guarantee you, if you load up a Crucible match, even if it's Trials or Iron Banner, you are going to see a red bar enemy on either your team or the enemy team. Even if it's on your team, that's so stupid. It's unacceptable. It's bullshit. It's not fun, and it should not be a thing. I'm hoping Destiny 2 really does improve on that. Some other activities include strikes, which you can see in the background here. Strikes are basically your way of leveling up. You would do strikes to level up. Eventually, once you're at a certain level, you do heroic strikes. And at that point, you could start buying 3 of coin from Xur. You could farm exotic engrams off of strike bosses like this guy right here. Overall, they're fun. They're just really used to level up and level up your subclass maybe until you can do the endgame activities like raids, trials, and nightfalls. So I'm not really going to talk about trials. That fits into the Crucible portion of the video that I already talked about with all the red bars. So raids. In my opinion, raiding is where Destiny really shines. It's the most fun, again, in my opinion. I met so many people through raiding alone. Not so much Crucible, but raiding. It's an endgame activity. You could get all sorts of unique loot and rewards they can only get from raids. So if you're a solo player, you may not be able to get them. Essentially, raids is where everything just weaves together. The gunplay, the supers, everything works so well together. The teamwork, the people you meet, it is the best part of Destiny in my opinion. It's the most fun. And so we're going to move on to the visuals of Destiny. It is a beautiful world. This game is absolutely beautiful. Patrol, although patrol is a really boring activity after like the first time, if you go on patrol and just look around, you will be amazed. The soundtrack in this game is absolutely amazing. I am in the King's Fall raid right here in the Rings of Saturn on the Dreadnought, so I'm going to shut up for 30 seconds and just listen. So now it's time to give this game a final rating before the launch of Destiny 2, and I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 as a whole. The story is a joke, like I've said before. Taken King does improve a little bit, and so does Rise of Iron. It adds on to that. The gameplay, the soundtracks, and the visuals to this game are what really save it, and I really do hope that Destiny 2 is 10 times better than this game, and I'll love it even more. Destiny 2 launches September 6th, and I will be streaming it on the midnight release on twitch.tv/RailMango, and please be sure to follow me on Twitter for any updates, twitter.com/RailMango. I will be doing a goodbye Destiny video a week before Destiny 2 launches, so look forward to that. It's going to be a ton of fun, and I will see you in the next video.